are back with, I promise you, the fourth and final round this time. I haven't updated the scoreboard, thank you for pointing that out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not on there.
No, actually, I have, but not that one. So we have got Jack jumping out of the booth to play his EX deck. Okay. Yeah, he's not. Definitely not. And I am joined with Paul McAvoy now in the thing, and it turns out I can't spell.
No. Fure.
So we finally get to see Ghido,
Lighting.
hopefully. In
Can't spell lightning either.
Oh look, okay, lighting is okay. Look, it's really small, and my eyes aren't that good anymore.
Little beady eyes now.
Yeah.
Right, yes, doesn't matter.
No, I can't even spell.
I'm finally here. I never wanted to stay on the... I don't want to do the commentary, to be honest. I'm happy to let other people do it.
Well, you're the behind the scenes guy, the producer,
Yeah.
the editor. But no, we needed someone behind the mic. That just wasn't me on my own.
Yeah. So Jack is playing the Fire Lightning EX deck, but what Connor doesn't know is that we put 3 Stanley owners in there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Connor, because we just needed any opponent, Connor was going into this thinking that he was just against, go for it, against any old deck. So we just thought, hey, just normal deck. And then Jack's deck wasn't fully put together, so we were like, here's 3 Stern.
straight away with it as well. There we are.
Yeah.
It was probably right to mulligan that away, but you're going to see some nasty stuff if you manage to get this. Oh my god, 3 Shantoto.
Oof. Well, brother going. There's brother, right?
It's brother, but it's not that. It's buddy.
Oh, it's buddy. Not the brother.
Into RIKKU, yeah, cool. Who's the real star of this one? It's like not so much that, but RIKKU.
Yeah,
this is nasty. Connor's deck here has a selection of banned cards in it. So he's got RIKKU. He has MACHERIE.
Yeah.
He has I know. He has Ghido.
Yeah.
Which never got a time to shine at all because it was banned preemptively. But it is. Yes, not okay at all.
No, again, I think that's a theme for the stream in general, is that everything is not okay.
they were right to preemptively ban this thing. But it's a nice setup there from Jack. So we've got our colours there and one more backup and be off to the races really.
Yeah. Get rid of another
Tyro. Okay, what are we going for?
So I really hope we do get to see some MACHERIE action in this.
It's Barrel Eye. I think you might go for. He is pretty much there for it, which is good. But what's he looking for? Warrior of Light. Okay, so
discarded one more, like just to go searching for another seems a bit.
I think he knows that Warrior of Light is like a bonus in this one because it's not the most broken card in the deck, if you can imagine. But there's RIKKU, yeah.
So this, I believe, can do some sort of infinite mill loop or something.
Yeah,
right?
so it's the Ghido with the hope that's in the discard pile there. Have a read of that one. It's,
God, so many hopes.
It is the dual element one, yeah. So when an active character opponent controls becomes dull due to your summon's abilities, freeze it. But that doesn't matter because when a dull character you control becomes active due to your summons or abilities, choose up to 2 characters you control, activate them. So your Ghido activates itself, and that activates 2 other things.
Oh wow!
Which means that activating Ghido can activate the other 2 backups. So you go from 1 to 5 backups.
Yeah. Well,
straight in with Thornton.
And
so
there we go. Let's get that Ghido.
This is going to be rough here.
So have we already got the Ghido, or is it?
Quite possibly. But this is going to be rough because I think that Jack's giving him too much time to set up.
Yeah, because he's gone and warped this Zach here, which is a.
It is a fun card. Goes to show he probably had very little else to. Oh yeah, so we did go for the Ghido this time.
I'm very shocked that he didn't just go searching that right off the bat. But
when he gets those 5 backups, then and it's completely off to the races.
Let's get the namesake out there. Let's have a look at him. So Ghido does not activate during the active phase, but pay 1, he activates.
Yes, so you can do that with the Thornton or the Tyro, but that's all it needs. Yeah. So you pay the 1 to activate Ghido. Because it was dull for the cost, it activates in the effect.
Yeah.
So.
And then pay 2, choose 1 forward, 5 or more opponent controls put on the top of his opponent's deck. Which I don't know if that's going to be too relevant.
No,
but
absolutely not. 3. Here we go. Straight on for Ghido and pass. And this is because he left the Tyro up. What he's going to do is at the end of his turn activate Ghido.
Absolutely. So Connor very much completely set up now.
He's going to go in for a damage, but it doesn't matter. There's loads of EXs in this deck. He's going to hit Crucif or something nasty like that.
Is he going to be punished? He is, though. No EX this time. I'm not sure how big Ghana is to the overall plan for Connor. But...
good, but not the end of the world.
Sure. Now, obviously, you were quite integral to building this EX deck, right?
Well, editing it. There was one that was like 44 EXs. I think it was like an Italian deck or something like that came top 8. Super interesting. We were like, that's too much. Let's smooth out the backup curves a little bit.
Sure. So how well do you think it'll hold up against this Ghido? Like, I know it wasn't originally designed to go against banned cards, obviously. So,
it depends on how well he sets up because. We've still got the Shantoto in hand. There's still, even though he can't play it now, there's nothing breakable. No. But like, because of if he goes the Hope way, you can get like 3 mils out on the turn just by doing that.
Yeah. Well, Jack going with a Kadaz, that's
very
interesting.
Sticky.
Yeah.
If he needs to choose Hope, yeah. Oh, it went more of like, there's 2 Hopes in there. Get the Hope.
Wow, we losing both Hopes right off the bat. Like that's real nasty.
That's going to help the mill plan though. So
wait, I don't think we hit the.
There we go. Chocobo. Leo. Okay.
We didn't hit the Hope with the Kadashes. We need to try and get those back ASAP, I think. So. Leo into the wall.
Oh dear, here we go.
Oh, that's gross. We need those Hopes by the looks of things because these reactivations are going almost by the by at the moment.
This is wondering if we should go in for Shadow Lord.
I don't think we need
You've got an LB, Connor. Just draw a card.
Yeah. Yep.
There we are. Tidus.
Wow.
Oh, rough.
Didn't think we were going to be able to actually pull that off, but I suppose Ghido is live, so... So, what are we going after here? Oh, have we got Amat in hand? We've got Amat in hand. No Tidus for you. EX burst. It is.
Get the Amat. Yep. You need it. You need it. Oh, Mill. There's a Rika Mill as well. Yeah. That's good because that was Saz. If that hit, that would have been pretty nasty. Get the Hopes.
Gotta get the Hopes, right? How many? I'm guessing that Connor's running 3 Hopes in this deck, right?
I have no idea.
Okay, so
Shadow Lord and Hope.
Brave. Real brave. To be honest, I think Jack's still in a fairly alright position here.
It's not bad.
But that wall is pretty, like...
Here's the thing, though. He does have a Stern Leonis in hand, and it makes all forwards cost 1 less, so that's even limit break.
Yeah, so, which you know, I was saying this earlier, you used to great effect against me in a friendly with the Ace costing 7.
Yeah, well, I think I did it against Sammy as well, didn't I, in the last round?
Funnily enough, in Liam's game, he could have done it because it cost 7, and he had like enough forwards for game, and if he did just play the Ace, he would have won. But he took the hard route to get to it, but got there in the end. Also, Kitty, thank you for finally joining us, even though you were supposed to be sat next to me, you cheeky Frenchie.
Holidays.
I know, right?
All right for some. Must be nice.
And I did you dirty again, sorry, mate.
There we are. Ward and yeah.
Isn't Zach out twice, though?
Zach's on the board!
Zach's on the board! I don't like being on the outside. I don't like this getting up and down to shout thing. I'm not used to it.
Oh, no. Right, yeah, well. It's a friendly, so we don't mind taking back too much. But
no prizes on the line for this one.
That is tough, though. Yeah. I mean, why doesn't he just play the Stern? Because he can still have enough forwards, surely, to bin off the rest of the 7k for it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No. What are we doing now? A Victoria, perhaps? No.
Cloud to get rid of Leo.
I suppose that. Yeah, I suppose that isn't a bad thing for Connor because now he can just play LB Leos, right? So, not terrible. Kadaj goes away yet again. Are we going to hit the hope on the next re-entry, though?
Obviously, Jack here is our he's our underdog for this one, but we want to see the grim stuff here, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I do want to see an infinite loop. I just want to see cards getting milled like no man's business.
oh,
Goodbye, another Leo.
there's Milt. Oh, Bahamut again. That's good. It's such a good hit.
Again, though, you're probably always going to hit some sort of decent EX, right?
SYLDRA.
So what are we going after this time? So again, I love to see this SYLDRA back. I say, again, I would love a... Even if it was a 4CP search one character summon in water now, I think would be perfectly fine. And it is Macherie. Oh, it's been a while. This one is a monster. So
Monster Macherie.
yeah.
So for removing 3 summons from the break summon of the game, you can either draw a card or bounce a forward or make your next summon cost 3 less, but it can't become 0.
Now, Jack coming in with the Kadaj, removing 2 summons, one of them being the SYLDRA. So we're trying to remove the ammunition from Macherie, but again, we've discussed this one. Just the fact that she might die, she can bounce herself, or the fact you can potentially be getting Mist Dragon, you still get a load of cards out of it is absolutely gross. Jacob was saying is that this card was on a watch list for a while before it actually got banned. I was like, I don't even remember that.
Yeah, they got rid of Stern, and then this one stayed for a miserable water format.
Yeah. Crazy.
And the fact that like water now is still doing the business, that really goes to show. Like, is it Mastery? It's like it had so many summons, you just couldn't kill it.
Yeah.
Because you just remove, because it says like bounce a card, but bounce your own. No, it'd still trigger Leviathan.
Yeah.
So nice that there are 3 banned cards on his board right now.
I would call heavily to the creators and runners of the game, please ban more cards. We would really like that.
Morrow, nice.
Yeah, bit of haste. It can't get through the wall though. The wall's just going to block and then take one of them out and take a bit of damage, but he didn't want another backer.
No, he's deck thinning. That's what. That's literally what he's doing.
He's got.
I think he did the right thing. He made the entire right call there, like hitting the buddy, absolutely nothing to it.
Yeah, and he's got Une in hand as well here. So, has he hit Hope? Is that? Yeah, it's
Paralyzed. That's it. Bye board. So, activate. There we are. Ping everything. So it's when a one or more dull backups you control is activated due to someone's abilities, deal it 3,000 damage. But obviously, Ghido ability to activate it is that, so just infinitely deal infinite damage in 3k packets.
Again, though, Jack hitting every EX. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to hit an EX burst, to be honest. But of course, what's the number on this? Is it in? It got to be close to 40 on the EXs, right?
It's probably in this one. It's low 30s, I think.
Okay.
It's like 32 now, something like that. But he's gone for Bahamut, he's gone for Odin to make sure that he can definitely clear the way.
I don't think it's really going to matter, though. There's Kadaj again. There's no summons left in there, I don't think, is there? So I'm not sure what the targets are with Kadaj.
Even so, this Kadaj is going to die here. Yeah. So.
Oh, there is 2. Only 2 by the looks of things. Trying to keep Macherie as docile as possible. I don't think it's enough, though.
Une and Macherie in hand. Connor, you don't have to showboat so much.
He's just playing with his food a bit, that's all.
But we like a bit of showboating on this channel.
Absolutely.
Showmanship and is sometimes trumps a... anything to do with sportsmanship. Oh, so we go 4. We got Cloud. It's not worth it until you get. Oh, it's only on damage 4. Oh no, that's bad. So that goes Cloud and Kadaj.
Woof. Well, that's one barrel eye down.
It's been a valiant effort the whole way.
Yeah. Again, though, like Connor's doing this, and Jack has just gotten so much value out of his EXs already. Like, it just again proof of how badly these cards were back in the day. So what are we digging for? Oh,
Barrel light. Oh, there we are. So
I don't even think he pulled quickly enough. Could have pulled that out of that little pack, but. So I think we're all said and done here. I don't know if there's much Jack can do.
oh, kills the Warrior of the Light.
Nasty.
That pain is underrated classic in this. Really good. It doesn't make much of a difference if the Warrior of Light is removed.
Yeah. If he gets it back, we'll go yell at him, but that's fine.
It is damage 6, so I think this is mostly a done deal, especially with the...
Another barrel eye, like... So are we trying to cast the Odin here? Is that right?
to kill the Tidus. Yeah, it looks like.
No. Is that?
Oh no, Fire Lightning Ishtola. Not a great card to have on damage 6, let's be honest.
I mean, at this point, you just take the L and go, I'll fall on my own sword. I ain't going to let you kill me. Let's be bitter about it. I was really hoping that we were going to see more action from Ghido in this game, but...
I mean, he has wiped the board twice.
Yeah,
so...
it feels like it's done enough.
Goes to show as well that like it's really not hard to get it active.
Yeah.
And like the cost really is worth it when all's said and done, because it's just it's up and it's never coming back down now. Like,
nah, it's in trouble. I think I wouldn't be against Jack just going, here's my hand, shake it, let's be done with this.
Well, even so, there's probably enough summons at this point, isn't there, that like Macherie can just bounce whatever.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even know about that, because Jack has been pretty good at keeping them off out of the break zone using the Kadaj. So I'm not sure if we're at... Because it's 3 the Macherie needs, right?
Yes.
Well,
there we are.
All said and done. The fact that Ghido can activate itself...
Well, he's asking, like, can you kill Barrel Eye on the stack of that activation?
Yeah. That's just, it's just wrong. And, well, we're going to kill the Macherie, or try. We do. Macherie costs 2, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, because I was going to say, Asura could matter, but...
No!
Not when we got the other one in hand. That is just wrong in all sorts of ways.
There's probably been an extra 2 turns here that it shouldn't have been allowed to have.
Yeah.
But, there's another Barrel Eye in hand.
This is just definitely Connor playing with his food.
And there's Asura in here as well to activate all the backups. Oh, SYLDRA was the other banned card that's in this one. So
which makes sense, because you want to get to that Ghido as soon as possible.
This is not a deck that you'll be able to make anytime soon.
No, God, no. Well, we're going to activate all of those, and then Barrel Eye...
Oh, to mill, yeah.
Did he just add that back to hand, that Barrel Eye? No, he had one in hand, didn't he?
Anything else?
No, he's added that Barrel Eye back to hand. 1 second.
He did have another one in hand.
Yeah, but he's got 2 in hand. Connor, did you pick that Barrel Eye back up?
Yeah. Macherie effect.
Oh, you bounced it with Macherie. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So he bounced it with Macherie instead. That's...
Oh, big EX Cloud.
Well, SYLDRA. Let's just dig for more.
Let's take things out of the deck, shall we?
Yeah. Just need some CP in it. I miss SYLDRA. I love that card. Glad I didn't go hunting for foils. Did he just draw another SYLDRA as well? Yes, he did.
Oh, Kusif as well.
Well, let's hope he doesn't go after the wall. I won't have to get back up. No, he's got 2 walls in it. It's fine. You already got SYLDRA. Why do you need another one? No, Power yet again.
To discard it is water CP. To
Sure.
activate Ghido.
This is just all sorts of wrong. Yes, Connor, we do know that you have at least 1 water card. Yes, it's not going to live. We get that.
Although he does have Amaterasu. But he can then do it on the stack again
Yeah.
of its own trigger.
Yeah.
So,
And he's got the third and he can discard as well, so he's got 3 cards in hand to do it.
oh yeah.
So
But it only needs the one.
Yeah,
So
exactly,
it has
yeah.
to just resolve. Because Amaterasu would have to target the effect after it's triggered, which means that the Ghido will be active again.
yeah, so then you just pay and pay
There
and
we
pay.
are.
Yep. Do it. You're gonna have to army it now. Do it.
Yeah,
so
there we are.
He's trying to work it out. He's got the army, but it's not going to be enough. Again, something to point
But
out.
it is active at resolution, that's right.
Yeah.
Otherwise it wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. One thing that obviously we do definitely forget with Macherie is Amat and Miss Dragon costing 2.
Come on, mill the 10. Mill the 10.
We want mills. We want mills. Yeah, yeah.
Yes!
Well, that's a huge chunk of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna just do it again. Did it kill both there?
Didn't the Amaterasu kill the barrel eye?
Oh yeah, so he's probably killing the garnet, I guess. Putting out as many roadblocks to this victory as he can is Jack, but I don't know again if it'll be enough.
Oh, there's the hope. So this is rough. So he's going to go for the mill plan here. So
That's not the right cloud either.
no, you want and you want hope now, like
Yeah.
so.
So mill one from RIKKU.
Activates just enough every time that it's just foul.
Oh, this is just all sorts of wrong. Although again, Jack is buying off a lot more time than I thought he would have had in this
That's
game.
because this.
He's still got a Stoller as well, which
Yeah, that's all the cards to mill.
yeah. Here we go. Mill, 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 mill.
Come on, Jack. You've only got to deal 5 damage.
is he going to fall on the sword? Yeah. So there we go. No damage possible.
Let's get Connor up to talk through his
Yeah.
his masterpiece here.
Sure. Absolutely, guys. We will quickly be right back. Oh, so Da Vinci of the Mill.
It's fun.
Yeah. So talk us through because obviously we saw both Barrel Eye and Hope with the Ghido
Yeah.
there. Are those the main sort of routes for you for victory, or is there more to it?
It's the main advantage giver, I guess. So, Hope activates characters, so it activates 4-color Wall and Unai, so you have kills in Wall, like during yours and during your opponent's, plus Unai every single turn, so a lot of card advantage, plus the mill option off from the Hope. Barrel Eye just says boards go bye-bye.
The fact that Hope's in mine and yours turn, as well
Yeah.
as the barrel eye, as is silly.
And we-
Ghido is obnoxious.
Yeah, it just means that so long as I got RIKKU down, I am winning by mill out.
It
So
was
you
when
must
we-
attack me. So play forwards, and then Barreleye says, "Bye."
It was when we were discussing it. I was like, "Well, you're tapped out, so you don't do anything this turn." You're like, "You saw me add a Thornton to hand." I was like, "Oh yeah, you can pitch that to reactivate."
Added a Thornton and a Syldra, and he already had Syldra in hand.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, it does work that way. It doesn't only do it on itself. It just
Yeah.
makes people do it that way.
It's crazy because we never saw Ghido used to great effect before it was banned at all, did we? Really?
That's because it was banned the moment Barreleye came out.
I
Yeah.
assume
So you
they
couldn't
read
actually see it.
Barrel Eyes and we went, "Doesn't this work with Ghido?" And went, "Oh,
yes.
It's that classic Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh thing where cards get banned before release because somebody's worked out something."
Yeah, I think it was. I think it did a tournament and then it was banned straight away. I want to say I don't think it was banned when the set came out.
I imagine the combo only gets better now as well because it's easier to get the cards you need as opposed to probably when it's first
I mean,
printed.
what?
I mean, not anymore without Syldra, I don't think.
But like between that time frame and now, like that was legal for a long time.
Absolutely. And I mean, obviously, we saw you playing Macherie as well, which is also a completely other problem card.
Oh yeah, it's just filled with problems.
Yeah, Chance kept
It's
getting
like-
rid of your summons. Stop you doing.
Yeah, it's like kill Macherie, kill Unite, kill Wall, kill my Hope, or kill my Barrelite. Whatever you do, I
Get one back.
It's-
I have something
Yeah.
that
As
says
soon as you're
you
set up,
lose.
everything you put on the board was a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned it during the game, and Jacob mentioned it as well. Like, what's crazy about Macherie is like things like Amat and Mistdragon costing 2. It's just
It's the fact that I can't even kill his stuff because he just goes, "I'll bounce it."
Yeah, it's like,
or if you go like, I know you're not playing a deck for it, but again, you're Mistdragon in my break zone. Well, I'm going to draw cards too.
Yeah.
Like it's just
It's like, "Oh, I can kill the barrel." And you're like, "Nah, back to hand." And I was like, I don't have a plan for killing this again."
I think it's safe to say tonight showed the very best reasons why all of these cards were banned.
I think so.
well, I'm pretty sure there's some cards that weren't displayed, and it's
Oh,
the
of
reasons
course.
because they're not supposed to be banned.
So what didn't we see?
I'm gonna guess Dadluma.
We
Because Dan
never
Luma-
saw it go off.
Yeah,
we saw it in a deck.
was
Okay.
in Jenny's deck, but they went to damage.
Okay, so Dadluma shouldn't be banned.
Not these days.
We've seen
Doga should not be banned.
Yeah, sure. I could think.
It doesn't do anything by itself.
I'd be curious to see if it sees a bunch of play, if it was unbanned.
I don't think it would.
I think without Syldra especially, that deck isn't feasible.
Well, it'd probably see playing Chaos Arc, but that's simply so you can draw your Chaos Arcs, I'd say.
But yeah, we saw the ice cards, we saw the wind cards.
Yeah,
I think
so
that
we
was
saw
banned.
Stern, we saw Macherie.
We saw Stern and Macherie.
Yeah.
What else is on there? Apart from Danaluma.
Syldra, Ghido.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's not a long ban
No,
list,
it's-
which is why I think I'm
again-
missing something.
Calling for many more bans, please. The game would be so much healthier.
I think there's loads of that stuff on the ban list can just be at one and be fine.
Yeah.
I think the only two that should be banned are Stern and Rikku.
I
Mi-
don't,
and Syldra, I guess.
I don't think Ghido. And
I would say
Ghido. I don't think Ghido could come back.
Thaumaturge needs to stay banned as well. I think it's multiplayer.
Yeah, but it's not that good. Gasper's the annoying one. Because Gasper does it when you have no cards in hand.
And it does it immediately.
Yeah.
But, like, you've got cards that do Thaumaturge in... What? Rufus Rug says you're discarding
I
2
think
turn
it's
1.
more the case that Thaumaturge is multiplayable. So if you top deck
Sure, but
3,
it's weenie.
if you draw 3, you can play 3.
Yeah, but since it's been banned, the game has become a lot more efficient. It's far easier to kill weenie guys than it was before.
Yeah, but I think if you can make your
And
opponent
better EX burst
discard
card.
3 on your first turn, you're in a good spot.
Sure, but even when Turbo Discard was a deck, it wasn't best deck. Because Earth, Wind, Dadaluma just said, kill all your weenies. So, like, even when it was legal, it wasn't best deck. It just was banned because it wasn't fun.
Again, I'm still pretty sure, like, shocked, to be honest. Like, Danaluma we saw banned, again, and I've mentioned this tonight. Like, Faris is still a thing, but no one's taken it to that sort of extreme.
Well, Dadaluma should never have been the ban card. Riku at
It's Cactuar, right?
Cactuar was the one that said Dadaluma does a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So,
But,
is there anything particular that you see in the game now that you would want to see banned?
oh, God, yeah.
I mean, we all do, but what's your, like, top 3?
I think most of us lists are similar.
So something of either Refia or 4-color wall. Refia gives too much advantage, and 4-color wall says you just win this game. One of those two. I don't think needs both. Gigawall, I used to be thinking it should be banned, or like one of those or two of those three, but it's whatever anymore. Both Zidanes, I think, should go. Hand knowledge plus remove plus haste. Do it again, and
remove your stuff in game or I play your cards.
yeah. And then Win Zidane just says, always hit your opponent's best card. That is completely sacky.
I think my problem with Zidane is, again, the same principle with all of those cards is the ruling that you get to cast them even when that card is not on the field, because what's giving you the ability to cast that when it's not there? That's my biggest thing.
Because most of the other cards that do it say while it's on the field.
Like, well, you mentioned it in the review. Check that out on YouTube, by the way. With the Shantaro,
The
it
new
says
Cactuars,
until the end of the game.
But the Setzer and the Renoa from the last set both say they have to be on the field. And even if you play another one, you can't play.
But the difference between the two is Zidane gives herself haste and does removes 2 anyway.
But it can play them whenever.
And Shantoto just is cost 5, not haste, only summons.
It's not getting your opponent's Amat and then going, cool.
Well, they can get their Amat, but they got to see it.
No, but the Zidane just always hits it's like, cool. And I can play it with any CP, unlike the Shantoto, which still has to be right.
So cards should get banned if the same deck has won Worlds multiple times.
Yes.
With essentially the same list.
Well, it's been sort of Storm that's won it the last couple of times.
Yeah.
So,
it's been
yeah.
in mono wind.
Absolutely.
And it hasn't gone anywhere because Ice Wind, even in this format,
it disappeared immediately at the start because he was playing aggro, and then it just.
And now everyone's back into full colour and Shark, and
I genuinely think if, like, obviously we can net deck from FF decks, then the organisers of the game need to be looking at those and saying, like, if these are hitting these top tournaments all the time, same multi-elements all the time, let's start banning out of those. That's the only way this game stays healthy. But
I'm always up for limits. Like, I'd be fine if Refi was limited.
Yeah, 4-color wall limited I think would be okay as well.
Like, people say the limits are bad because it's Saki. But yes, it's Saki, but once you've seen it, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I don't care. So long as there's not 3 of them in your deck.
Yeah.
And
Listen, they can always come back in the future, depending on how the game goes.
It's more of a, what do you call it? Hall of Legacy?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Hall of Shame.
Yeah, well, once it's on the list, it never comes off, because otherwise Down to Luma would be back.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that being said, guys, we are going to wrap it up there. So a big thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you enjoyed seeing all those lovely banned cards.
Quick, pick up the dog.
Big
pick up the
hate
dog.
to Jenny, the people's champ, and the doggo.
I want to see the dog.
Go on, one last shot with the dog.
Wait, look at it.
Guys, don't forget to check out the VODs for this on our YouTube channel, and also the review done by our lovely team for this set.
It was a good fun watch and a good set of discussion on it, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I've been enjoying watching them because I wasn't part of it this time because I couldn't be bothered. But guys, we are going to call it there, so we shall catch you all probably not next week because it might be the last thing before the release. So we will be back with you with the new opus in probably 2 weeks' time. So